What's up, guys? In today's video, it's going to be the Stickerbrush video, but we're going to interrupt it real quick to give you a little bit of an explanation, or not explanation, but an educational portion of this video. Basically, I'm going to show you how I play lane and explain how I do it. You know, I'm a gold 4 hardstuck player for the past 5 or 6 years, but you know, for any of you those who are interested, this is how I do it. So basically, the way I play lane is you gotta focus on taking good trades, and the way you take good trades is to understand champion cooldowns. Basically, when most champions, right, a lot of their damage comes from their abilities. So if you see your opponent waste their abilities on either minions or they happen to miss their ability, that's a good time to go in. And vice versa, you know, if you don't have your cooldowns up, that's not a good time to go in. So here's how I played level 1 versus Riven. So this is Trundle, I'm Trundle, this is Riven. Riven is hugging this bush. A lot of Rivens do this, and I know this because this is a little bit of a matchup knowledge. I've actually been cheesed by many Rivens in top lane that just pop out of this bush and kill you level 1, because Riven has one of the best level 1s in the game. Where most champions have just one ability at level 1, Riven essentially has 3 abilities. If she takes her Q, she has 3 casts of Q, which is really strong. So that's why start off like respecting this bush. Wait for her to show out first before I go for this minion. So I straight up just gonna, you know, I lose that minion. Okay, and then I see Riven use her Q, her first Q. That's really important. So Riven has 3 Qs that she's able to use. I will only go in when either she only has 1 Q left, or if she's used all her Qs. Before then, I know Riven is really strong. Even right now, she still has Qs left, and I only have my Q, which is 1 ability. Another big thing to note is the champion or the ability cooldown. So let's watch this. He goes in for a Q, and here's another thing you need to understand: is trading. If you know you're going to take damage, then you have to trade or do damage back to them to make it as even as possible. The only time you wouldn't do this in lane is if you know it's going to turn into an extended trade and you would get destroyed in an extended trade. For example, if you're getting chased down, in that case you probably just want to run. You don't want to trade back. Or if your opponent, you know, is really good at like extended trades like Tryndamere or something, then maybe you don't want to trade it, then you just want to run. But in this case, like, Riven was going in, and I didn't want to take that damage for free, so I turned on my Q and hit her while she was hitting me. So you see we're about equal HP. So, okay, it's kind of glitchy. See, hopefully it fixes itself. Okay, yeah. So, I can see her, she's walking towards me. She walks past the minions, which is how I know she's going for me. Like, see, she walks past my minions. So I prep my Q and I hit her. Alright, and then I see her waste her last Q. So like I said before, Riven only has 3 Qs, so once I see her waste her 3rd Q, I go in for an attack, because I know she can't really hit me back. If she can, she just hits me with an auto attack, so I get a huge trade here. So 3rd Q wasted, I dodge it by moving back a little bit, and then I go in. So that's how trading works. That's basically how I lane. The rest of it is pretty standard. Her Q is still down at this point. So another thing you need to understand is champion cooldowns. So Trundle has a really short cooldown on his Q. It's like 3.5, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, something like that. It's pretty short. Meanwhile, Riven's Q is like 15 seconds or something stupid. It's a really long cooldown. The thing is though, is her cooldown starts when she uses her first Q, I believe. But anyways, regardless, she has 3 casts of it. Regardless, it's a really long cooldown. So after I've seen her use her 3rd Q, I know there's a window where she doesn't have her Q yet. So I can hit her and she still doesn't have her ability. So that's why I go in again here. I go in because I know she doesn't have a Q. Now she has a Q. She uses to get away. 1 Q down. I prep her Q because it looked like she was going in for that minion. Another important concept actually for trading is minions. So the whole concept of trading is you want to attack them when they can't hit you back, right? So there's the whole thing about abilities. you want to attack them when they've wasted their abilities, because you know they can't really hit you back. Another situation where they can't really hit you back is when an opponent champion is CSing. So when an opponent champion is attacking a minion to kill it, you know that they're using their attack on the minion. And you know there's that short window of time where they're attacking a minion that you can attack them for free and they can't attack you back. So that's what I was doing in this situation. I'm gonna try to pause it. So after the third Q, she's gonna... Oh wait, sorry, it was there. Okay, let me try to pause it. So she missed her third Q, I go in. Alright, and then I noticed... Here, sorry, I need to get a good freeze frame of it. I noticed that this minion is about to die, and Riven was... There's a good chance she was gonna stay here and attack that minion. That means, that's why I positioned up and went for an attack. Because you always want to attack your opponent while they're hitting a minion. In this case, she actually ran away and missed the minion anyway, but since I was fast enough, I still got the attack in. There you go. And now she's really low. And now she's kind of screwed. I prepped my Q again there. The same concept, in case she went for that minion. So, let's see. So, it looked like she was going for this minion. That's why I prepped my Q. You can tell I prepped my Q because I'm glowing, and you can hear a sound Q. I didn't end up using my Q. I used it on a minion, I think. Yeah, I used my Q on a minion. Now we're both level 2. In this situation, I'm way stronger. We're both level 2, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 HP. She only has 1, 2, 3, 400 HP. I have a 300 HP advantage on her. So, that's a lot of HP, by the way. So, I have a huge advantage. And you can just see how this plays out. This is pretty standard. I know she's going in. Sorry. Just, another thing you want to pay attention is their movement. I know she's going in because she's not walking towards the minion, she's walking towards me. So that's why I prepped my Q to trade. Because, like I mentioned earlier, if you know you're going to get hit, you want to hit them back. So I hit her back. She starts going for me. I start running at first. Then I realize I'm winning. So I just fight her, and then I kill her. Because while I'm hitting her, I notice that my HP is still really high, and her HP is like not that high, so I go for the kill. So yeah, that's going to be the... Oh, this took way longer than it should have. Whoops. But this is how I lane. This is wing drops. The rest of this video will be regular Stickerbrush. Stickerbrush 6, I believe. Let's get into it.
Hi, I'm very sorry, but this guy who makes the video sucks.
It's a solid 6 out of 10. Yo, Annie, basically.
Subscribe, like the video.
Yes, my
share
friends.
It's time to.
That's the good one.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Bide your time and hold out hope.